Okay, welcome back to Action Indoor Sports Birmingham. We're here with a replay of the game that you've just seen, but this time at men's level. And once again, I'm joined by England men's captain Anish Patel, who's really looking forward to this one.
Yeah, I heard you weren't doing this one, Kieran. I obviously couldn't get you off the mic here, but no, it's good to be back. Obviously, I'm not playing this game for the Warriors. We had the Vipers versus the Hurricanes here, and a couple of changes on the sides as well. I'll update you on in a minute.
Yeah, I absolutely did not want to do commentary for the men's game, but here I am. Yeah,
Tom Clark, first ball there with the no ball heights, holding it cross seam by the looks of it, just slipping out, and nicely negotiated there by Umair Iqbal.
Dicko with a strong shot, lovely from Dixon. Really powerful cover drive.
Yeah, he's really impressed me today, actually. Obviously, very, very new to the indoor game. Was picked up from how he played in an open competition where anybody can enter, really, and has really impressed. Hits quite a tall lad.
Yeah, he's a big fella.
Hits strong down the ground, obviously, the way it looks of it, and
definitely
a good 4 to start there from him. So the changes we've got here for the Vipers side today: Matty Gallia comes in for his first game of the day, and Finley Moore comes in for his first game of the day, and that's out bowled.
Jamie's playing as well.
And Jamie Johnson, yeah, little Jamie Johnson there, number 2 in Masters player, comes in at point. Tom Clark just trying to get a bit of attention there from the commentary box.
Shock.
But yeah, first up, bit of noise there, which is a big difference between us and the juniors there.
Yeah, it's something that I obviously won't be able to appreciate too much. Nice from Jack. From your TV sets at home, but sat here courtside, you definitely get a feeling for the intensity and the energy brought just by the noise.
Yeah, I like what Coach David Brown has done for the Vipers here. A bit of a change in the side, some young faces out there, mixed with a bit of experience. Obviously, they've got, I think it's 4 players in this side that played in the series versus Sri Lanka. Thomas Clark, Ben Scott, Jaden Bartosh Short, and Liam Brazier, along with 3 youngsters and a master. So quite a well-balanced side in terms of experience. Very much a balanced side in terms of bowling variations. Here we have 17-year-old Finley Moore for his first game of the day, coming in second over. Bowls big innings from what I can remember.
Yeah, Dave will have these really well drilled as well, but jeez, that's hit hard.
And a strong shot by Dixon.
I reckon the Cobras boys will be loving that. Dan Tucker, loving that shot, I reckon.
Dan Tucker.
Best third pair this side of the
Tell you what, it's great to get Dan Tucker back in this game. Toured with Dan back in 2009 to Australia. Haven't seen him much since then, obviously focusing on his outdoor cricket and a few other bits. But it's great to have him back playing the game this year. Obviously along with some of the other Cobras lads as well, like you mentioned. Mitch Bradley played today for the Warriors. Dan Wielden, who I believe is in the Hurricanes. And Bill Anderson, who will be coming into the Warriors as well. But yeah, they've been out the game for a couple of years. It's been brilliant to see them back in the game. Some extremely talented cricketers. Yeah, no, we can't wait to see them in Super League action.
And they'd also make a naughty commentary team.
Yeah.
Maybe a little X-rated. I'll tell you what, outdoor, that's lovely.
And a decent bit of fielding from Liam Brazier. Bit of a freak is Liam. Does some extremely good, exceptional bits of things that you don't understand how. Just the consistency.
He's a rubber man, isn't he? He's a rubber man. Like he just bounces around and very athletic.
Long arms, extremely fast twitch. Just moves around really well. Plays hockey a lot. But a very, very good fielder.
He's played for a long time as well. He first toured in 2014.
2014.
And he's younger than me, isn't he? And yet he's been around for a while.
Done 2 World Cups. Obviously played the Sri Lanka series. In the squad for the Australia World Cup this year. But yeah, he's one of the better fielders in the country.
Yeah, we saw that in the Sri Lanka series. He creates run-outs that I'm not convinced other players would get to. Yeah,
and he comes on to bowl now for some right arm. In swing to the, away swing to the 2 right hands actually. But
yeah, watch for the mancad as well. We saw a couple from Matty Myers.
He does love a mancad.
A little bit of stick from Tom Brotherhood there, who had nothing but negative reviews earlier.
Tom Brotherhood clearly a YouTube favourite. The amount of comments he had this week. Unfortunately, Tom is injured again and hasn't participated today, but we wish him all the best in his recovery.
Another good cover drive.
Run out opportunity at the keeper's end. And a run out there.
Omer and Ali there not talking at all.
A lot of noise created by Tom Clark. Matty Gallier on the offline there with a good stop. A little slap there. And a clean up by Ben Scott at the keeper's end.
I'll be honest there, I thought I heard a call of yes.
Yeah, Ali called yes. Obviously, Umair there may have been ball watching.
Bold, Liam.
Chris Mosley here walking by the commentary box. Legendary Masters player Mosley. Here's another one, loves the man-cad.
Looks a bit suspicious at the minute.
Yeah, I believe he man-caded an Aussie in the World Cup. Not many that can do that.
They love that.
There he is, flexing his muscles.
And that's where indoor cricket just mindset, isn't it? Ali very frustrated with the previous
Big
out.
celebration from Brazier as well. Big celebration there, letting him know. Don't mind seeing that.
Yeah, Dave will have the Vipers well drilled in that respect as well. They'll enjoy every win that they get, every little victory that they get. They'll enjoy those, and hopefully that will build towards a victory for the Vipers.
And again, another loose shot, drops and run out.
Gotta take a second here just to calm down.
Yeah, they've got to calm themselves down here, the Hurricane sides. Loose shots, clearly shown by Liam Brazier. Not convinced by this batting here. He's not shy of a few words, is Liam.
A bit of naivety there, to be fair. Just would have got away with that if he'd have ran. No call. Spoke earlier about the kids not calling. Well, really good example there here of how indoor cricket becomes very, very difficult if you get the basics wrong.
Yeah, just lack of calling, lack of discipline. Another flat shot into the net. I'll tell you what, it'd be good to get a bit of Aussie Aaron on commentary later as he walks by.
Not sure that was a yes, Anish.
No, he just kind of blanked me there. Fair enough. I would too. Now Aaron Watson though, he is Masters 35's player, left arm. We mentioned him in the game before. Unfortunately not playing this game, so we won't get to see him bowl. But a great guy. He's got his coaching role down at Sussex Cricket Club. Yeah,
County Cricket Club.
County Cricket Club, I apologise. So Sussex County Cricket Club, doing a bit of work for them. Another big shot, luckily falling safe, and 3 runs scored.
Yeah, he's just falling into the trap here that inexperienced players get with trying to hit their way out.
Yeah, a bit similar to the juniors really. I think he's going to get a bit of composure. He's a very good player, so just needs to get that composure.
Yeah, I'd absolutely be over the moon to see his sort of signature mid-on drive for 4. He hits it very, very well past the right hand of the leg-line fielder. I'd like to see that one as opposed to up and over cover.
Yeah. Into out for 6.
I mean, Umair's just hit a nice version of it there.
I tell you, just struggled today, Umair. Normally a very confident player. I mean, one of those that's probably definitely going to be going to Australia with the 21 side. When I've seen him before, a bit of confidence about him, a bit of an air of, almost that arrogance, which is good, but looks a little bit off the pace today, and that happens. Things happen.
Nerves, and you never know how someone's sleep went, whether they've eaten well. All of these things can affect performance.
Yeah, how they travelled up here, everything like that. But no, quality player.
That's a controversial call by World Cup umpire Matt Wheatcroft.
Yeah, a lap sweep there.
I think he's ramped him.
I
think he's genuinely ramped him.
I mean, not often you see that. It's a bit controversial. Fielding side letting their thoughts known. Jaden Partosh short.
I think rogue is the word I would have used for that shot.
Yeah, I mean,
he's ramped someone indoor
and got away with it.
So Matty Gallier bowling here, a young lad.
There's that leg side, and it's run out.
Yeah.
And lots of
I'm
noise
not sure
created.
that's hit the net though, has it? I think that's hit a fielder. Has that hit Liam and gone straight to tops?
I believe it might have just clipped a field, hit the net, and come to top stumps.
Yeah, okay.
But a simple run out there for the top stumps by Ben Scott. We have Nathan Howell now walking by the commentary box. Not sure if you heard that, but a big fan of the Solihull contingent, Nathan Howell. I'm not sure if any of those boys are watching. Shout out to Solihull Dragons. They're normally not shy of a comment or two on the Facebook, so let's see if they're watching. On the other court, we have the Lions taking on the Warriors. Lions winning their first 2 games. Warriors having a strong second game. First skin score of 22 there, which was Blake van der Linde and Lee Evans. And they're into the second pair. Robert Sheed and Dan Riley coming up from the 17s.
The experience of Rob with the inexperience of Dan.
Good to see him playing up her side. Obviously captain of the 17s Warriors. Great opportunity for him.
In comes Ben. Decent wheels from Ben, who's switched from spin to seam quite recently for outdoor.
Ben's got started with a wide ball there. Smile on his face as always. A few people have asked today, maybe you can enlighten us, Kieran, but wondering where the better Scott brother is today and why he hasn't been selected in the Super League.
I haven't got an answer, Anish.
Well, we miss you, Alex.
I didn't pick the squads.
We missed you, Alex, and we hope you get a call up soon through some National League performances. Short ball from Ben.
So tell me a little bit about the batting pair here then, Anish.
Yeah, so we have Tom Parking, who's from Derby Cobras, Derby Willow Centre, young lad trialling for the 21 squad to go to Australia, has worked extremely hard on his game. I think he's generally comfortable outside off stump. It'll be interesting to see how he goes against the pace of this side. And then we have a newcomer, Kasim Tanvir. Not necessarily, he wasn't selected originally, to be honest, in the Super League, but had a very good first round in National League, has earned himself a call-up. There you go.
Really nice by Jack. Really nice, Jack Richardson.
Yeah,
Dave will be pleased with that. I think I saw him smile.
First time today.
Yeah.
21 and under Jack Richardson as well. Nice little field there. Just a little simple pass back to the key. Well, direct hit actually, but a little pass back to the stumps and easy out there. This this Vipers side, extremely loud.
Yeah, I think Dave's done a great job with them here.
Jamie Johnson bowling here. New bowler.
Googlies. Not out.
Oh, I thought that was going to be out, but Tanvir showing his pace there.
He's got a good dive as well. I saw him earlier get the dive out.
Yeah, he's a little bit of a whip hit. Not that tall, slender.
He is wearing one of the juniors' shirts, and still it's too big.
Yeah, no, he's a fantastic player, especially at centre level. Obviously, this is quite a big step up, and I just look forward to seeing him hold his own. Good shot there by Parkin. Well fielded again from Richards.
Outside off stump, even though it was a googly, he showed exactly what you said there about his ability to get the ball down and up from outside off.
Jamie bowling here, looks like bowling googlies every ball. Just seeing the front of his wrist from our angle here. Looks to be bowling googlies.
Yeah, that's quite unusual, isn't it?
Adam Shepherd there on the other court, fielding well.
Loves the yellow ball.
Loves the yellow ball. What can you tell us about Shep?
What can I tell you?
Yeah,
he's
quick.
About Shep? He plays for Clifton Outdoors.
Clifton and Nottingham, is that?
Clifton Village. Yeah. Bowled the quickest over at me in indoor that I've ever faced.
Yeah, I believe he played for England in the 90s outdoor at one point.
Yeah, I believe so.
Hitting 90 miles per hour when he was a younger. Drop catch here.
And the main thing about Adam that everyone should know is that he loves the yellow ball.
Yeah, he's become a bit of an indoor badger of late, hasn't he?
Oh, terrible. Worse than me and you, Anish. I can say this because I don't have to face him.
Yeah. Oh, a googly again there from Johnson.
That might
cutting the batsman in half.
That might take advantage of Tom's strength being a weakness. He's so strong outside off stump that he looks for everything to be outside off stump, I think. And if you're bowling googlies and you're landing the ball around off stump, not
who
really
have we got
going to be
coming
able
on
to.
here? Partosh Torch coming on to bowl now. Yeah. That's how you want to be. Welcome to your first international game. The announcer announcing completely the wrong name. It's actually Jaden Bartosh Short.
It's a great name.
To bowl. I believe Bartosh is his mother's side and Short his father's side.
Great name.
But yeah, no, rocking the dreads here. We're going to see a bit of left arm Chinaman, but there's a bit of all sorts coming out. Trust me, googly, sliders, conventional Chinaman. Let's see how he goes. Yeah, the quicker one.
This one's the leggy. Oh, and the Lego man drops it.
Yeah. Didn't quite have those C's ready to catch that ball. If you reply to email and write TPP, maybe you would have. And we go again. Bartosh Short. Slider. Cross the batsman dropped. And 2 runs to the batsman.
Yeah, I just looking at how Tom sets up here and where his strong scoring areas are, I think if I was Jaden, I'd be looking to bring the ball back in at him. I think I'd be putting the googly and the slider away here.
Yeah, alternatively, I would have said the opposite as well, because he's looking for that offside ball. So either he's going to back away and play it quite well or play it badly, but alternatively, that normal conventional Chinaman, I think he'll struggle with. That's a good shot.
Yeah, perhaps a bit short. Maybe let's just give him time to get back.
Never easy to bowl wrist spin, but a bit short there.
Yeah, it's the hardest art, isn't it? Other than commentating, Anish.
No. Those that can't.
Hey, I have played one National League game now.
Nice bit of fielding there from Matty Gallia.
That's the funniest thing you've said. Yeah, it was nice, Matt. Bye, Matt.
Not played the first 2 games with Staffordshire training today, I believe. In for the last game.
His brother Mike will be watching, hopefully.
Yeah, Mike is actually in the Warriors men's side, but he's broke his foot playing football. So another injury from football. He'll be out for a couple of weeks, but should be in for the next round.
Things you hate to see. Dan just walked past us. He doesn't look very happy, despite getting a 16 skin on his first ever.
Against a strong Lion side as well.
Never happy then.
I like that. I like that he wants to improve.
There's another young player playing in this game for the Hurricanes. Matt Myers is playing.
Is he?
Yeah, Matt's
brilliant.
playing this game.
I'm interested to see how he gets on. Jack Richardson coming on to bowl at the bowlers and left arm round. I don't think we'll see him look to spin the ball too much. Look more to going on with the angle straight onto the leg stump. Pretty similar to Malchan Rodriguez from Sri Lanka, what he bowled this week.
Yeah, good call actually. Very similar. Quite tall.
There it is. An opportunity and it's caught.
And Jamie moving like a younger man there.
I tell you, he didn't move like a master there.
So Jack Wicket with his first ball comes in again.
And
good
more.
Good from the Lego man.
Yeah, quick reflexes there. I enjoyed that. I tell you though, to be fair, Kieran, we do like to have a laugh and a joke with Finn, but he is an extremely hard worker, in my opinion. And now stumped.
Oh, beautiful.
There
Beautiful from the Lego man.
There he goes.
And he's enjoyed it. Look at the smile. His dad will be watching.
And his dog, by the looks of it.
Oh, his dad looked away. The key moment. He'll have to watch this back later.
No, he is an extremely hard worker. He literally badgers me every day to ask me what time I'm leaving for the centre and whether he can get picked up for a lift to come and train.
Before
so fair play
umpiring.
to him, yeah, before umpiring. But no, happy to work with people like that, happy with the guys that want to work hard and improve their games. So fair play to Finley, and hopefully he can squeeze his way into that 21s England side to go abroad, even despite him being younger.
It's nice. It's not out, but it's nice.
Yeah, very nice from Matthew there. Very nice.
Hurricanes today without a few of their more experienced players. Just feeling the pressure here, I think.
It's lovely lines from Richardson. Lovely lines. I tell you what, it's a strong start from the Vipers side. What's that? It was -9 over there from Jack, but the score at 6 after 2 skins. So I don't think that this Hurricane side are gonna be very happy with that. And especially now, as you've got Sachin Patel coming into bat with young Matt Myers.
And a really, really interesting contrast here. You've got Matt, who is all fast twitch fibres, and then Sachin, who probably doesn't have one.
They do call him Slow Twitch as his nickname. Yeah, just doesn't move that fast.
Matt will be running 2s before Sachin gets to halfway.
Now, Sach...
Treetops teammate here to bowler first over at him, so he'll know plenty about the bowler. England under 21 trading partner and National League teammate, Finley Moore.
Yeah.
In comes the Lego man.
I would love
As Shep absolutely cleans
Finley
up on the other court.
But he starts with the leg side wide.
Did you see that, by the way, Ash?
Yeah. Adam Shepard, we mentioned earlier, bowler on the other court, has just ripped the stumps down.
Yeah, he loves the yellow ball.
Yeah. I tell you, he's going to be a good player.
Oh, Brazier. Interestingly, Sachin has taken 2 strides there and Matt has crossed him. The umpire is literally telling Sachin now.
Yeah, they've actually crossed.
They actually crossed.
That is unbelievable.
Just for those of you watching today and looking at the Hurricanes kit, we've got a charity opening up on the shirts. Really, really pleased to have opening up on the shirts.
Yeah, actually, the charities on both these guys' shirts. Supporting those guys, we've got opening up, as Kieran just mentioned, a cricket charity. Can you tell us a bit more about them, Kieran?
Yeah, they deal with mental health issues in cricket. Obviously, there's been some pretty high-profile cases recently, but actually, I think with cricket being a sport that is really punishing, isn't it, on our mental health, they've set themselves up to try and help cricketers talk more, be more okay with mental health. Doing a great job.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's one of those sports where, especially if you play professionally outdoors, you spend a lot of time, a lot of days with teammates, a lot of time travelling. It's a very, I know footballers, rugby players, they all train hard and, they play their games and, there's similar issues in those sports as well. But as a cricketer, you just, you're in that environment a lot. And when you step away from the game, these things do happen. Something
I think that they really highlight as well with indoor is, and it happens in cricket, but it happens in indoor, is you have to fail a lot in cricket. It's very often as a batter you're going to get out. Okay, so you can have a great 45 minutes, a great 50 minutes, a great hour, and then fail, and that's it. You're out, and that's what tends to stick with us, doesn't it? As a batter yourself, I'm pretty sure if you get 80 and win the game for your team, but you get out, you'd be pretty disappointed with that. So even after a good performance, you end up feeling disappointed and down, and that happens loads in indoor. So I think opening up as a partner for us to have is a real important thing for our players to be aware that just because you have a bad day here doesn't necessarily need to go home with you. You can let it go, get over it, and hopefully play better on your next performance.
Yeah, no, I agree. It's absolutely fantastic. I mean, I think obviously Hurricanes have got it on their main chest position. The Vipers, who they're playing against, have it on their sleeve. The Warriors have it on their sleeve. A well-worthy cause, I believe, there. And obviously, the Vipers side, they've also got a charity on the front which is called Let's Feed Brum. They're obviously a charity which are supporting homeless people around Birmingham. And again, another great cause. Hoping to see a couple of people from those charities down at these events in the next couple of rounds, just giving a bit more information out and raising awareness. But like I said, it's fantastic to have them supported in this event.
And they'll be on the junior kits as well. By junior, I mean the 13 and 15 competition.
Yeah, that's a great shot. Unlucky.
Good thing Sachin's slow twitch. He didn't move too far.
Yeah, good job he didn't move. The Warriors players with a few sponsors of their own. So on the back of the shirts, we have Treetops Warriors, Treetops Activity Centre, who are also the Treetop Warriors National League side. Robert Shee sponsoring the side there, naturally fitting, obviously called the Warriors. His side called the Treetop Warriors, so worthy of putting his centre's name on the back of the shirts there. On the sleeve we have Warpath Sports, indoor cricket like kit company, so bats, bags, gloves. Actually that's run by Sachin Patel, who's playing for the Hurricanes, but again I believe the kit's called the Warriors kit, so Warpath Warriors goes nicely. And finally on the front stomach there is Gruel CC, Harry Gruel, that's his cricket side, a fantastic gentleman in cricket from Wolverhampton, plays in the centre down here at Birmingham, wants to be involved.
That's a fantastic shot,
great shot that.
We're harsh on him, but we'll be nice when he needs it, and that was a great shot.
That's a great shot. Down up for 4, met the ball on the full there from the googly, picked it. And finally we have the Lions side with a number of sponsors. I can't quite see them from here, but I know on the back there's the Little Dessert Shop, LDS, there's BHX Properties,
Sullivan Foundation's on there.
Sullivan Foundation, we have CA, again I believe that's Zar Sullivan's company there. And they also have on the front of the shirt there Express Carpets and Beds, who were actually a main sponsor for the England series this week. They came down and fixed all the carpets for free, so thank you to Express Carpets and Beds. The main kit supplier for the Super League is A7. They've done all the kits for all sides. And finally our design partners, the Sign Shop. So we'd like to thank all of the sponsors, all of the supporters of the Super League. And there will be, I believe, some different sponsors for the juniors, 13s and 15s.
Yep, they're all to be confirmed. We've obviously got a little bit more time to get all that sorted, but they'll be on the way. Just to get back to the cricket here, really interesting battle with Jamie Johnson, the Masters player, against Matt Myers, who's 15 years old. Brilliant again from Liam. Tom getting a bit excited.
I think Liam will be upset with that, actually. I think he'll consider that as a chance.
The throw, the pick-up I thought was very good.
It was absolutely outstanding, but you know, he prides himself on that fielding. I can't see many others reaching that ball, how far back it's gone from him, but
I agree.
He made it look easy.
Matt using his feet, not scared to use his feet.
Yeah. Liam Brazier has cut his arm, I believe, and bleeding out the front.
Yeah, when he's dived at some
Just
point.
now you've got Cassius Sainz to get to the left of me.
Yep.
Not unusual, he's got a lovely lady next to him.
Typical from Cash.
Yeah, typical from Cash. It's that grey beard. The women love it.
A little bit of salt and pepper. Just a little bit of a delay here.
Yeah, he's cut his arm. I think they don't want blood on the court, so just getting that scene to Mosley springing out into action there around that side. He's leaving now.
I reckon he wants a gig here.
I'm not sure. I mean, I would love to give Mosley a gig on the commentary. I'm just not sure many of our viewers will understand that black country accent. Oh, he wants to play. He wants to play.
He wants a gig. He wants a gig.
Akil, Craig, if you're listening, Chris Mosley would like a gig. And Ben Scott just showing a bit of humour there, waving to the commentary box. Always smiling, Ben is, always smiling. You wouldn't believe it, but I've heard that within his job, he's extremely professional.
What is his job, Anish?
Yeah, he's I want to use the right words, but he is some kind of physio with he works in official practice. I'm not quite sure what type of physio. There's obviously osteopathy, there's other things, chiropractor. I'm not quite sure of his full role, but it's in that kind of region. I've heard he's extremely professional when you go and see him.
Excellent. Tom Clark coming into bowl here. He's bowling at Matt. They both toured New Zealand in 2018.
And he's
Matt
been
has drilled him.
delivered. I tell you what, I'm not sure that's out, but
I think Matt should have got the dive out.
yeah, no dive.
Let's have a look.
I think
on the
he was
replay.
in. Let's have a look. Obviously, the viewers at home won't have a replay. We'll do our best to have a look at this for you.
It's a cracking shot.
It's a great shot. Smashed it down the ground for 5.
I think he has to get the dive in.
Oh, touch and go. I don't want to argue with Matt Wheatcroft. You know, welcome on by Matt Wheatcroft. He hasn't made many mistakes, so let's say that that's out. But it was close.
I think if he gets the dive out, he gets in.
I agree. Not been many dives today.
No, it's not something we do particularly well, I think, in England.
Yeah, I think just a lack of, I don't know, almost a lack of knowledge, potentially. We don't get taught to dive.
Yeah, we don't start young enough with it. It is something actually we'll be addressing when we work with the squads for South Africa. It will be a requirement. You must be able to dive to play.
Yeah, I mean, I tried a few times this week, and I can tell you my knees aren't in a good way.
That's because you landed on them instead of
every
your chest.
single time. And it's a big chest, but it's a good shot again there. Unlucky. Oh, and giving out again.
Maybe he should be getting it down and up. That's why down and ups are so important. There probably isn't a player faster than Matt on court, and he still couldn't get in.
No,
so
exactly. I agree.
Great fielding by Ben, by the way. Let's not take a single bit off him.
Taking his time, hitting twice. Yeah. Exactly what you want. We have the coach Dave Brown just calling the side over here. Let's see if we can hear what he's going to say.
Brilliant so far. That's good advice.
I tell you, so Dave Brown, the coach there, just saying to the guys, do not relax there, do not stop there. The score's only 5. He wants to see it in minuses. He wants more wickets.
Ruthless.
Yeah, I like that ruthlessness. He's basically said there will be chances. Make sure we take them and get these guys finishing in the minus score, which it's already the lowest score of the day. And I don't know, with the experience of Mike Jones and Jamie Hall, a great new talent, I think they'll do well to finish on the minus if they do. But these two definitely have a strong batting pair. Brazier coming on to bowl again.
Yeah, England international Liam Brazier from Rugeley Cricket Club or something?
Rugeley.
Rugeley. Sorry to the fellas over there, but
moved from Clifton to Rugeley. I heard it's on a big money deal, actually.
Did you?
Rugeley, yeah. A double England indoor signing of Lee Evans and Liam Brazier.
Oh, interesting. A couple of good characters there for the club. I imagine the bar takings have gone up.
Hello to David Matthews, I believe he's watching, and Ben Wadrup. Welcome, guys.
Concussion's okay.
Is that sorry?
Ben did not.
Yeah,
take a whack.
Ben. We hope he's okay. He had a concussion last week in National League. Took an elbow to the head. Not nice to see that, but we hope Ben's okay. Top lads. Flaggy, I believe a centre misses you. We'd love to see you down here at some point. Our bar takers have definitely gone down. That's for sure.
That's a
good
nice
shot, that. Too wide there. Got to get it a bit straighter here.
Yeah, it's swinging. He's still got the ball swinging as Brazier. He's always bowling away swing though, isn't he, Anish? Has he got variations?
He generally looks to swing it away, but I think from what we just heard there, it isn't swinging.
That
sure
one.
He has got variations.
It'd be something I'd like to see him add to his game.
Yeah. Nav Patel steaming in across the other court there.
Yeah, the best Patel.
The best Patel. There's a lot to pick from. A down at 5. A down at 5. That is not something you see very often.
Brazier has not taken that well.
Great shot from Jamie Hall.
Jamie's a good story, isn't he? He's come from Nolan Dorridge?
Warmley.
Warmley
Cricket Club.
And then played indoor here with Warmley?
Yeah, he plays for Warmley CC in Division 1 at Birmingham.
Ben's all good, by the way.
I believe he's just made his way into the first team at Warmley last season. He got a bit of gas about him when he bowls, but as a batsman, exciting. He's learnt the dunk shot. Obviously, in centre cricket, he just hits a lot of 5s and 7s, but he's learnt that dunk shot recently, and I tell you, he does hit it hard.
I tell you what, Nick Standens just took a great catch.
Yeah, Nick Standen, another Kiwi to come across to the UK and getting an opportunity in the Super League. Leg side fielder. Looks like Braz is going to have a bit of competition on the left side there.
Anish, it's something I'm interested in with regards to the eligibility. Could you just explain it for those expats that have moved over here from Australia, South Africa, New Zealand, who have played indoor? Can you just explain the rules on playing international cricket for a certain country? Is it like the ICC qualification rules? How does it work?
No, I believe in indoor it's very different. It's actually very, very lax, the rules. There isn't any qualification period or anything like that. Basically, the rules are done a country of residence.
Yeah,
I think it's simple as that.
That suits the participation nature of indoor, doesn't it? That you can move country for work reasons, for your personal life, and still be able to represent yourself.
I think there's some kind of unwritten rule that you've got to acknowledge the country in which they've come from and get some kind of yes, it's okay. But generally, all of the countries, I mean, certainly New Zealand, Tony Watkins and the guys there haven't restricted Nav or Jaden from playing for England. So obviously, thank you to those guys as well for that.
Yeah, so for anyone out there who is interested, please find a way to get in touch, whether it be through our Facebook page, website's coming soon as well. We are obviously looking to grow the game, and if you've played indoor cricket and are trying to get back into it, get in touch and we'll see if we can find something for you.
Yeah, I believe the only limitation really is just the amount of centres, but and they're all being based in the Midlands. I've heard rumours that there may be one coming to Manchester, Liverpool region soon, so hopefully keep that in mind, and potentially a London site in the future. But yeah, growing the game is key, and more players. I mean, we're at a point now where there's more players playing than ever before, due to the national junior competitions, due to the National Cup. New competitions coming on board have brought players back into the game. So I think that England is in a very, very good position going forward.
Yeah, it's good to see. We've had 3 or 4 people get in touch since the Sri Lanka series has been streamed. Basically said they didn't know the game existed in England, which a little bit disheartening to hear, isn't it, Anish, after all the time we spend here? But yeah, it's the reality of it.
Yeah, it'd be nice to just try and get hold of the Hurricanes captain here and have a word with him, but he's just walking the other way. I know what he has to say. Ben elected to bowl seam up again here.
Yeah, I think Mike and Jamie have gone really well here.
Yeah, so Satch, yeah, he's going to come round and have a quick chat. Just be interested to get into his mind and just see as captain.
Well, captain for the net by Tom.
What he thinks. It's a good shot there by Mike Jones.
Can I ask him some questions? How he's playing and defending it?
So we've got Sachin Patel just coming to join us very quickly. He's got only a couple of balls, I guess, but it'd be interesting to know just his thoughts on, obviously, a very slow start to first innings, but how they're looking to come back and counteract the second innings.
Just looking to really try and get a score of 20 to 30, really. Just try and get anything on the board as much as possible and try and put as much pressure on possible with the first 2 pairs, and then really try and shake the third and fourth pair.
And so what's your plans with, obviously you've got young Matt Myers in. He's extremely electric at leg side. Are you going to get him in that position, or are you going to look to ease him into the game?
Oh no, definitely, straight in there. Looking to get him to bowl him as well as well, in the first 4 overs as well. Just really try and get him on that leg slump. Try and get him to play leg side up and down.
Okay, brilliant. That's good stuff from Sachin. Good luck, mate, and hope it goes well.
Cheers, thank you.
Talking about Breezy a little earlier, obviously an electric fielder, and speaking of electric fielders, Luke Gunn's just posted a little comment for us. It says Liam doesn't buy a round, so maybe not a benefit for Rugeley.
So it's a bit like Shep then, never ever buys a round.
He does love the yellow ball.
He does love the yellow ball. Hello to Luke Gunn, not playing today obviously, along with a number of the England lads who are resting for this round of Super League. Luke had a fantastic series against Sri Lanka. One of the older boys in the men's side, only in his 30s, but one of the older ones. Man of the series, MVP, moves like he's still 20.
Yeah, lots of comments on my parents' groups for junior cricket, commenting saying their sons had watched and were very impressed with the diving.
Yeah,
he gets his partner in.
Probably England's best diver between the wickets. Very good in the field, and one thing that Luke worked on really obviously showed his bowling was useful this series, and something that he himself would say is not his strongest point, but he went really well this series. So well done to Luke. Look forward to seeing you at the next round.
Yeah, the Hurricanes need you back, I think.
Yeah. I mean, they're missing a few, to be fair to them. They're missing Lucan, they're missing Atik Chishti, Atik MVP at the British Open this year. They're missing Dan Wielden.
Lappers.
Ben Lapworth, a bit of bowling for them.
Experience.
So they're missing a few guys. Be interesting to see what they're like with a full strength side. They lost all their games today. Yeah, lost both their games today, and obviously only on 29 here. So I guess it'll be a miracle to pull this back. But yeah, let's see how they go. Score finishing on 30. So the scores, they're just changing around here at the halfway point.
Just things you like to see. 15-year-old Dan really making it difficult for Rory to get back there. Not blocking, but just not giving any ground.
Yeah, and a bit of chat there. I love that. I love that from Dan.
Blake likes it as well.
Blake likes that. Captain Blake van der Linde this game. He's enjoying that bit of chat as well.
I reckon Shaf would have done as well.
Maybe a run out there. Oh, and it's missed. Shaf Ahmed giving it the big ones as well. That's what we like to see. Good. That's good over there from the Warriors.
It's a good start to that game.
Yeah,
Just to remind everybody at home, if you're hoping to see the Warriors today, every game across the competition can't be live streamed, but over the course of the 9 games, each team will be streamed plenty, so you'll get lots of opportunity to see your team play.
Sally, can you get Dave Brown as well? Enjoying this. Matty Gallia walking by the commentary box here.
How's
Looks
Mike?
pumped. Matty, how's Mike getting on? Okay, Mike Gallia, another 2 weeks for recovery, so all the best to him. We've got the Vipers head coach here, David Brown, just coming into the box. Dave, how do you feel that first half went for your guys?
Thanks, Anish. Yeah, we stuck to the plan. I thought we bowled as well as we've done all day, really. We had 3 spinners in the side, which we spoke about beforehand, which we thought might be a strength against this team. So that's worked out quite well in the end.
And just in terms of the batting now, obviously you're chasing 30. Obviously you guys will be feeling that's a reasonably easy target to chase. What have you said to the guys about their batting here?
I've told them that it's not easy. I've basically told them that we've got to bat with discipline and keep them out of the game for the first sort of 6 overs, and then hopefully they'll go quiet and we can sort of kick on from there.
Dave, just quickly while I've got you, something I'm seeing with your guys that I've not seen with perhaps the other teams. You've got a real strong chemistry, real strong noise, all those sort of team things. That's a lovely shot by Jaden. Do you think the fact you've trained quite a bit has helped with that? You've had a few sessions, haven't you, and built that relationship between the players?
Yeah, one of the things I'm big on is that sort of team spirit. Every game we've done a solid warm-up and prepared well. The middle game didn't go our way, but we're still competing, we're still doing really well. We're not quite at full strength yet. We've still got some players to come in, like Luke Coleman and Alex Snell, who are both very, very good players, so they'll be joining us in the later rounds. But yeah, it's something we worked hard on. We wanted to be professional. I think Ben Scott has sort of led the side really, really well and encouraged that sort of team ethos throughout all the games.
Yeah, you've been really good to watch.
Thank you, Dave. Cheers. And a run out there, run out at the bowler's end.
Matt making the noise.
Let's have a little look at that replay. Tom Clark obviously does not feel he was out there. Let's have a look.
Dicko.
Oh, out, yeah.
Yeah, out, Dicko.
Out.
Really good from the big man at cover. Frustrated with the batting, but I imagine he'll be happy with that.
Another opportunity. Oh, I tell you what, this Hurricane side look up for the game. Jamie Hall running in and bowling, good pace here. Few opportunities. The Hurricanes boys showing a bit about themselves here.
Yeah, I've seen all 3 of the starts of the games for the Hurricanes in this competition, and Jamie has bowled without doubt the best first over of the game that I've seen. I've not seen an opening bowler bowl a first over as well as what Jamie started off. Really good sign. Good wheels.
Run out opportunity on a flick.
Nice from him there, but not out. Cash is desperate to get on here,
Cash is
isn't he?
desperate to get on the thing. He's got a few shout-outs, maybe.
Yeah, has he got a shout out?
You got a shout-out for someone? Is that what you're looking for?
So it looks like Matt's going to be coming on to bowl here. He's only 15. County player we just mentioned.
I like this from the Hurricanes, getting him on early.
Yeah,
Get him in
a
the
few
game.
nerves. Two number 6s on court, Anish. That's
666.
So he starts with leg side wide, perhaps trying to bowl a little too quick there. I wonder if he's got the kahunas to go for the manka.
Not out. Umair opting to flick there. I had a good chat. Obviously I fielded leg side for a long time. I'm actually moving to floating at the minute, but I had a good chat with Umair earlier just about his tendency to enjoy a flick rather than just looking to go with the conventional throw a lot of the time. But again, they're going with a flick when it was on his left side. Probably took a bit more time than necessary.
Yeah, he's really strong with it. It's definitely an option for him. Personally, I'd like to see him look a little bit more.
And do you think that's because these youngsters, they grow up, they enjoy watching those skills, they enjoy the flicks and the slaps and?
Yeah, it's not something we actively encourage a lot though in our young players. We actually try and get them into a position to throw first, and the flick and the slap are sort of last resorts. That's not to say they're not allowed, but they tend to get into a position to throw.
I'll tell you what, I've never quite noticed Mike Jones got some great hands at top stumps.
Ex-professional cricketer, isn't it?
Yeah, very soft. Ex-professional cricketer, yeah.
That's nice. Matt has hurried Jaden up there.
Yeah, he's not bowling slow. That's the key thing. Matt is, 15?
15. Yeah.
15 years old, and can easily say he's got just as much pace as some of these 21, 22, 23-year-olds and even older.
He's way quicker than you.
Not easy when I only bowl 50.
Yeah. He uses the whole run up though.
That's not because I can't run up. I just can't make it that far.
Yeah. That's past your maximum distance.
Maximum distance. I requested to the WICF they make the running distance shorter when they bat, but they didn't have any of it.
How'd you get on outdoors, Anish? Just bang boundaries?
No, actually, I'm a bit more test match. I prefer just long format.
Run 1 for 4 every now and again, run one down for 4.
One to fine leg. No third man.
Slow one.
Long one, I think it is.
Yeah.
And we have Thomas Parkin coming on to bowl. Left arm over, third ball chance.
Oh, he's bowled right into Tom's area there.
Tom's area, yeah. If Clarkey would like it in one area, it would be there. Got to get it straight to Tom Clark. Bit unsure around that front leg, so not a great ball there on third ball. And a run out chance. Not out.
World Cup umpire Matt Wheatcroft decides not out.
Jaden using his feet there.
Yeah, I'd like to see a little bit more of that against the spin. I think if you're wanting people to bowl a shorter length, so you can get down and up.
There to Tom, bit better. Probably could have been a little bit tighter.
Yeah, I think it's important if you want people to bowl a length that you can down and up, that when they do bowl a little bit fuller, you actually put them under pressure by using your feet. And there you go. Jaden's got the short ball. Used his feet the ball before.
Yeah,
and then he gets the easy
He's
down.
Had a good little innings here, Jaden. His things are starting to click for him, which is great to see.
Not
Jaden,
quite as good as his sister, but
no, not quite as good as Mallory. I believe Mallory came to her first session with the England side, with the 21s boys. She was that desperate to get involved. Came to the 21s boys session. First ball, cleaned up some of the lads. So hello to Mallory if she's watching.
Doesn't surprise me. Jaden there using his feet, but just getting it a little wrong.
Just getting a little wrong, caught on ball. I believe the Bartos Short family, dad's a coach, indoor coach, used to coach the provincial stuff. Tough coach from what I've heard. Yeah. Very tough. So no surprise that both the Short siblings have both been international players. Obviously you can see Jaden's a bit disappointed with that shot. Disappointed to get out.
I'd like to see him move on a little bit here though.
Yeah,
don't necessarily need to worry about the good ball that's just been.
He's played some nice shots here, so next ball. Liam Brazier just coming to the commentary stand here. And walking off very quickly there. Not much to say.
That's interesting because Brazier is someone who I thought would want a chat.
Yeah, he loves a chat.
Very nice shot from Tom.
Tom Clark, full of confidence today.
Come on, Matty.
That is a delightful shot.
It's not far off hitting us. It's just bounced off. And we can't exactly go back much more. Well bowled.
Matt Myers to bowl, 2 balls to go. The score is on 19. Chance, keeper's ass! Run out. Extremely lazy running by Tom Clark. Just coasted again. Yeah, that's something that you mentioned earlier, coasting. Watching the ball, thinking it was going to the bowler's end, and a direct hit at the keeper's end from Jamie Hall.
And she might be required here. I think she's just gone down for the Warriors.
Yeah, he's come into this game with a bad ankle, so
I think you're about to go on.
Interesting. One injured man to replace another injured man. No, he's carrying on.
He's warrioring on.
He is warrioring on for the Warriors. I like that. That's good from you.
Thank you.
So the score finishes on 15. Both batsmen finishing on single figures.
I'd be quite happy with that as the Hurricanes team. The issue is they don't have enough runs. The issue is not the bowling and fielding there. To keep a team to 15 in the skin, I think they can be happy with that. Can't do anything about the skins that have been.
Mike Jones coming on to bowl here at the bowler round the wicket. I believe he'll bowl.
Were you about to say at the bowler's end?
I was going to say at the bowler's end.
I love that.
What can we say? The gym end.
The gym end.
The gym end. All the overs are bowled at the gym end.
It's that under 11s cricket to speed the game up. Connor Dobson enjoying a little bit of Matty Gallia there.
Yep. Shout out to Connor Dobson.
Myers. It'd be Myers, wouldn't it?
Maybe.
He was just bowling. The comments just come on. Connor, if you're listening, just give us a little bit more information. Was that Matty for Matty Gallia or for Matty Myers?
So Mike Jones just looks to bowl around the wicket. Doesn't try and put that much spin on it, actually. Looks to drift it into the left-handers and across the right-handers. The odd off-spinning delivery. So we have one Masters player here, Jamie Johnson, with the under-21, Jack Richardson. A bit of mixture in experience. So let's see how they go about chasing
nice one, Tom.
the skin of 7. A third ball opportunity here for the Hurricanes. Well, let's see if they can take this one.
Yeah, this is something that certainly in the top standard you expect these chances.
And over a front flick from there, Umair. Rare to see that.
Did he not flick that?
No, he kind of underarm flicked it, but the right way round.
I don't think I've ever seen that before.
He's took the advice on board.
Yeah, I think outdoor cricket he flicks. I'm fairly sure he picks it
Wouldn't
up at
surprise
cover,
me.
spins himself around and flicks it. He's that accurate. Jamie using his experience.
Nimble footwork there from Jamie Johnson.
Just chopping down on it and a smile at the end. And Mosley gives him a little bit.
Mosley is loving this.
Another one with his pocket hanging out as well.
Opportunity. Oh, and a misfield. And they haven't run the 5. They have not run the 5. They obviously think they've got too little to chase to run those 5 runs.
Well, I just think that's a reflection of Johnson's age. And it also gets him back on strike. I'm joking, Jamie.
We love Jamie. There's a lot of time off the court stuff as well, umpiring and doing things around the centre here. So big up Jamie Johnson. Another Dragon. Good lads. We've got Sachin coming on to bowl here. The Hurricanes captain, bowl, Jim End again.
Don't expect anything above 40 miles an hour here.
I think his run-up's probably the quickest thing he does. Or shaking his hand.
Leg spinner.
Full
Good
toss,
chance.
run out chance.
Oh, and it misses.
And he is
Misses.
not happy with that. Not happy with that missed opportunity, Patel.
I thought that was a good bit of fielding.
Yeah,
It's
it
not
was
missed by
nice.
much.
I don't think the top stumps is quite a position to take that, to be honest.
No, it's an interesting debate that we have all the time, isn't it? As to do you go for the stumps or do you go to the fielder? And if you're going for the fielder, are we going for a hands? Are we going for just near? Like, what is the plan? I think Tom was going for the hit,
Yeah.
if I'm honest.
So what can you tell us about Sachin then, other than his
He
slow
always
twitch
bowls
nature?
a leg spinner. I
Yeah.
don't think I've ever seen him bowl a googly.
Okay.
I'd like to see him add that to his game.
He fancies himself as a bit of a ladies' man, from what I've heard. You know, we had a little night out not long ago where he promised us a guaranteed Colin Birmingham. Eyebrows
He
it.
said he had the chat.
Yeah, he said he had the good chat. It was a guarantee. Bags it and eyebrows on it, and still, I can tell you that eyebrow has not come off.
Oh, I thought he'd maybe had a little touch on
Tickle on that, yeah.
from Jamie, but maybe not.
Sachin certainly thinks he did.
Well, judging by Sachin's attempt at pulling, he is deluded. So
And there
Is
was,
that
you're right,
Sharky
there
on
was
the
a
court,
yeah,
by
there
the
was
way?
a change on court. I was about to say the same thing. Sheedy has stepped off, and Coach Ashfaq Hussain has stepped on. And the first thing we've seen is a run out
Immediately
from the
they gave it a run
50-year-old.
He's got a bit of a history of that, hasn't he, Sharky? Rocking up as a coach and then playing. Did he not do that in South Africa?
He did. Shark Ashfaq, he did a great job in South Africa with the Masters.
Played. What
Went
ball?
as coach. I believe the side went down to less than 8 players, and he ended up playing a few games. But no, fair play to him.
Proper bowler as well.
Yeah, he bowls quick. Bowls quick for his age, especially.
I wouldn't have liked to face him.
You know, one thing I would have loved to have seen is how some of these guys were back in the day. You know, Zar
certainly.
Sullivan, Shaf Ahmed, Nadeem Akram,
You when you were slim.
Ashfaq Hussain. Yeah, just because, like, obviously they've been playing for longer than some of these guys have been alive.
Yeah, definitely.
And just to see them in their, I mean, they're still amazing players now, so to see them in their prime would have been fantastic.
Has the game changed much in obviously you've not been playing 20 years, but has the game changed much, do you think, in that time?
I mean, growing up, you know, playing this, everyone told us that it was about the dunk shots and putting it in the roof. And, you know, the more I've gone to the World Cups recently, like, it doesn't seem that, you know, all sides, the Aussies obviously definitely buy into that plan, down up it, get it in the roof, get the teammate through. But
Yeah, I often see them put away the bad ball,
yeah,
though.
they'll put away the bad ball. But, like, Kiwis, you know, they always have a few batsmen that try and hit bottom corners. And it just seems that a lot of the sides, you know, especially in the Junior World Series, we saw as well there that a lot of the guys go a bit more back net than maybe anticipated.
Yeah, I personally I think it's all about the bowling. So if the bowling requires you have to play it down and up, then it is what it is. But what I think we find is that, especially at the Junior World Cup, obviously not all kids can be perfect all-rounders. That's
A
good
lovely shot and 4.
And what happened was when the bad, not bad bowlers, but when the bowlers who are less consistent bowled, there was more bad balls available and they were put away more. I personally thought England played down and up in the 13s age group more than any other team.
I think I've just seen Adam Shepherd dunk a ball.
It must have been an inside edge. I mean, he loves the yellow ball, but I don't think he down and ups it.
Not a fan of the down up, Adam. Not a fan of a team huddle either, but
Is he not?
no.
But he loves the yellow ball.
He just loves bowling.
Oh, okay. That's very strange to me. He's not called there. He's sold his partner down the river.
That's not a bad call, actually. I think the tops just fumble it slightly.
Sorry, I was talking about court two.
On court 2, aren't I?
Just got a bit distracted there, people. It's been a long day.
It has been a long day.
It's a nice shot. He's
And a
used his
noble
height.
high. I like that from Tom Parkin on the line there. It's a good bit of fielding. He gives us a little look there, Tom Parkin.
Another one who doesn't fit into a junior shirt. Got to get him in the gym, Anish.
Who's that, mate?
Mr. Parkin.
Tom Parkin.
Get him in the gym. Fill his t-shirt. Not quite the same way that you do.
Jamie Johnson looking extremely happy down this end. 25 on the board. They've already overtaken the Hurricane score.
I think he does need to have a word with Sachin, though. He's got SMG gloves and a warpath bat. Seems a bit confused.
Yeah, I think he's just gone with the red to match the kit.
I like
so fair
that.
play.
Sanish, after this game is finished here, the table will obviously have taken shape. How likely do you think it is that by the end of the tournament, the same shape of the tournament of the table will look? Table will look
To
the
be
same?
honest, looking around, I'm looking at that Lions side. I've watched how they played today. They've got a good side, good strong side, some good bowling in that side. Somehow ended up with 6 of the 8 Jamia players in their side. Obviously, Jamia, one of the stronger national sides in the country. So they'll be a tough side to beat.
Availability will obviously.
Availability and injuries have taken place today. Made a big influence, but I can definitely see the Hurricane side rising from last place currently with the people they've got to come in.
Yep. Some cheeky little transfer rumours, well, not transfer rumours, but some cheeky little rumours flying about. Oh, another throw
Another
from Umair.
overarm throw from Umair.
I've never seen that.
What is going on?
Maybe he should have flicked.
Maybe more accurate.
He gives us a little look as well.
Oh, bowled that from Parky. That's a lovely pace.
I reckon outdoor. That's out.
Well, most umpires give it out, don't they, nowadays?
Not in my league, mate. Depends how many times you've appealed. Nice shot.
Jamie Johnson there, using all of that experience at Masters level, just getting in the way of that ball for avoid a run-out opportunity at the bowler's end.
Brazier, nice and ready to go.
As always, I tell you what, he's such a good cricketer. He's extremely unorganised. This week against Sri Lanka, he couldn't find his box or gloves at least twice before going into bat.
Sounds like every under-13 tournament we hold, where at least 3 kids lose a bat. Good story with Will Fraser when he left his bat on the underground as well before coming to training one day.
I can't. There's junior lads over there. I don't know. I have a clue what they're doing. Yeah, you might want to check what they're doing over there. Looks like they're playing hide and seek.
Yeah, it does. As long as Case doesn't get pinned underneath the crash mat, because I reckon he isn't being able to move it.
No. Adam Shepherd over there, batting away. Haven't seen him with that hat off today. I wonder why that is.
I have no idea, Anish. Any theories?
I've heard he may be follically challenged slightly, but
Rather you say that than me.
me and Shep go a long way back.
Is that because he loves the yellow ball as much as you do?
He does.
Good dive, Nick. Okay, so we have the Lego man in, Finley Moore, really
Finley
excited
Moore,
to see
here we
him.
go.
Alistair Dixon comes into bowl.
Oh, and he beats him through the inside edge, cuts him in half there.
And he has just given him a look like he has stolen his Christmas dinner.
Yeah.
He is not happy.
I like that from Dixon. And Lee Evans with a stunning catch on court 2, doing what Lee Evans does best. And that's better from Moore. A down up 2.
And yet he's still disappointed with himself, which gives you an indication of how negative he is about himself.
I'm not sure I saw his legs bend once there in that run.
No, it's difficult when you're made of Lego. A man who is not made of Lego, then the rubber man, Brazier.
The opposites batting together here.
Similar to
Jamie
Sachin
Johnson
and Matt
walking
earlier.
by the commentary box here, very sweaty.
Oh, that's nice to see that.
I don't know about that.
Oh, I like that. Oh, well bowled.
Dixon's just got a bit about him here. He's just showing a little bit here.
Bowling as quick as Wielden here. Yeah, he's bowling well here. I like this. Very difficult to play when we play centre cricket.
Moore, leg side with an opportunity and a miss at the bowler's end.
Out with a hit there. Absolutely no knee flexion.
Interesting though, because even though he doesn't bend his knees, I still think he's quicker than Sachin.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't bend his knees, but he has got muscles.
I would love to see that race.
Yeah, I'd like to see that race. Who else would you see in that competing?
Ooh, let's have a little think here.
Shaft, Sheedy.
Sheedy to be in that race.
Yeah.
No, Shaft's actually not that. It was just 48, so I can't really compare him to these youngsters. Sheedy definitely. Nathan Howell.
Breaky, a little bit older.
Bit older, Breaky's master. I mean, look, Matty Gallia actually.
Matty Gallia.
Matty Gallia, yeah, I'd like to see that race.
It looks like Finley didn't see that.
Oh, I tell you what, Warriors showing a bit on the far side. Umair, all the pace off that ball. Maybe they've got a bit of a tactic here against Finley. I've not seen the ball that slow today.
I reckon he's going to bowl a quicker one soon.
Dan Riley. Another chance
There it is.
A leg side wide.
Yeah, interesting. Dan Riley talking about watching the Sri Lankans. He says he learnt a lot from watching some of their bowlers who weren't particularly quick, weren't particularly tall. And yet,
And
nice.
a leg side dunk by Moore. Full toss though. Potentially could hit that for 4. What's your thoughts? Nice shot though.
I'm happy with 2. 2 a ball is a lot of runs in indoor cricket. But yeah, just going back to it, Dan came to watch the series versus Sri Lanka and said he learnt a lot from the bowlers from Sri Lanka.
Yeah, I know.
That's a lovely shot.
And the flick, there
There
it
it is.
I think that's the right time.
Yeah.
Brazier a bit too quick there between the wickets. Still bleeding out of his arm.
Bleeding and bandaged up like Terry Butcher. What a hero.
And a run out opportunity at the keeper's end.
It's
And
a poor decision to run. If you can call what Finley does running.
yeah. And I believe it's Moore that was given out, run out there. Moore at the keeper's end. Sent back by Brazier. Hit it straight to Hall. Hall's 3rd run out of the game. So a bit of information. Jamie Hall actually competed in a charity boxing match not long ago.
Did he?
And did a lot of training for that. Unfortunately, I believe he lost on points, but I wouldn't want to get in a ring with him.
No, I agree. I don't think I'd get in a ring with many people here, to be fair.
I don't know, I fancy Dicko. All 6'4" of him.
Yeah, that's one I'll leave for you, mate. That's a heavyweight battle if I have seen one. I'm sure the Cobras boys are wishing him on well here. And the lads no dads. Oh, there he is.
Dicko, and he does a lap of celebration.
He likes it as well.
He loves it. Tongue out there, he absolutely loves it.
He'll be looking for Joe Ashdown spot in the Spondon team bowling lineup soon.
Joe Ashdown, I believe he's a tremendous indoor player. Plays at Leicester Sports Centre actually. Doesn't quite. I think he plays the other type of indoor cricket quite a lot, sports hall. But very good off-spin bowler, good batsman. Joe Ashdown, yeah.
What's coming up then? I reckon same again.
Same again, in swing into the body. Slightly too full.
Better call.
And a chuck back to the keeper.
Love
I
the
like this
aggression.
from Dixon.
He's got a bit about him, hasn't he?
There's a little bit about him. I'm not sure these Hurricanes logos on the buttocks is extremely attractive.
Curious as to how that's happened, Anish.
I have no idea. Decent shot, 1 run and a turn and throw.
Yeah, it's
Moore
good.
looking for a second run there. I'm not sure that's going to happen.
I'm impressed he stopped. Oh, that's nice. Very good change of pace from Ali
Just
Dixon.
changes pace up nicely to Liam there. Obviously had a plan.
I'm surprised Liam hasn't ran full pace.
Akil just letting us know that Shaf is 43. Doesn't look quite as old as he is.
I still think he'd beat Sachin.
Yeah, he'd beat Sachin in a race. What do you think, Ak? Give us a shout out on that YouTube. Would Shaf beat Sachin in a 50-metre sprint?
Oh, Sharky with the dive.
Don't know what Sharky's throwing himself around that court.
Martin Tyler and Andy Gray, Akil says, were they not fired? Pretty sure they were fired.
They did get fired, yeah.
Trying to tell me something there, Akil?
Come on, Ak, let us know, mate. Let us know who would win that 50-meter race, Shaf Ahmed or Sachin Patel.
Kazim coming to bowl. What does he bowl, Anish?
Kazim, similar to Dicko, similar to Jonesy, right on round. Doesn't get many revs on it, so we'll get it across the right. There's a lot of noise happening on the other side.
Yeah,
Warriors
really
fighting back.
I was going to make that pun as well. Punny.
Very, 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 very punny.
Moment of quiet here in the indoor centre. I've not had that too much time today.
Silence in the court. Brazy just prodding around that front pad. How many balls do you reckon till he runs down?
One more.
One more. Shout out to Josh Speak. Josh Speak, I believe, is listening in. The fans are crying out for Chris Mosley to come on commentary. Chris!
If you
Chris,
tune in actually to
second,
BBC
please.
West Midlands, you'll probably find some commentary of him.
Chris not playing today, but interested to get his thoughts there. So, Chris, what's your thoughts on the new Super League?
It's a nice format, really good format. Nice to see the best of the best playing. Hope to see plenty of exciting cricket, lots of action, lots of wickets, discipline, fielding, batting, bowling, all the things you expect to see from all these potential England players now and of the future, and obviously bringing the game forward and make it one of the more interesting and exciting formats so more people get involved and more people take up the game.
Okay, that's great insight, Chris. And just a little bit on you, mate. One of, I believe, England's most passionate cricketers. Someone that loves to wear that badge. You managed to get into that master squad for South Africa this year, should I say. Proud moment for you?
Very proud moment. Great to be playing with such an established group of players in such a great squad. A great tour, great South African country to visit and actually play cricket against some very good players from different nations. And we did well. Obviously, we didn't get as far as we'd like. We'd like to have won that plate final, but we got there. We didn't do it on the day, but no disrespect to the players that played, we could do it again and we could win.
Okay, and that's anything from you personally that stood out on that trip? Anything that you particularly enjoyed or favourite moment potentially?
Definitely favourite moment for me was the game we played against Australia and chasing down a skin of 7 and we got them to 3. Obviously about the third over in that pair. Proud moment to get a wicket, but obviously having Nads to bowl the last over in that skin was really vital, and to take a skin off Australia is no mean feat because they are a very strong international side. They play a simple game, they don't make it complicated, and they won the game comfortably, but we give it out all in all the games we played.
And can you tell me a little bit about Caprice? Is it Caprice?
Caprice is definitely a moment to savour. I would say don't ever be late because fines are fines and rules are rules, so that's how it stands with that. But Caprice is great, nice to be there, nice to be around the squad, and obviously thanks to the Godfather for looking after all the 35s as well.
Just to confirm, guys, Caprice is not a lady. Caprice is a bar in South Africa, in Cape Town. So a popular place that the England 35s team visited. I believe the Tree Frogs have life membership there. And I'm hopefully going to be visiting there in March this year.
Tree Frogs have also got sponsored kit apparently, so we'll see how that turns out when it comes to the Masters Open on the 25th of Jan.
Nice to see Josh speaking on the YouTube there. Up the Dragons, his shawl out. Luke Gunn with a comment, Sachin would only win the race to the buffet. Quality that from Luke, love that. Ben trying to run out keeper's end and take. Oh, he's giving it. Looked a bit delayed, yeah. So Chris, last question from us. Are we going to be seeing you at the next Masters World Series?
Obviously, I'm going to put myself forward. I'm going to trial. I'm going to work hard on my own game personally as well to get better as a player, because I'd like to get better as a player and also play more of this cricket, because I think I find this more enjoyable than outdoors sometimes, because it doesn't take your whole day up. And yeah, I'll definitely be giving it another go, because I still feel I've got more to offer in the squads.
That's brilliant, Chris. Thank you very much for your time. We'll go back to Kieran.
Really insightful there, Chris. Thank you. So
Did you understand anything he said?
Not a word. Not a word. Not a Scooby.
Sachi bowled a different ball to a leg spinner there, I'm sure.
I very much doubt that.
I don't know, let's try and get his attention there. Sachin!
He's captain. Leave him to it.
Yeah, he's concentrating. He's concentrating. I think they're
setting
desperate to win this skin, so fair play to them. Something to fight for, indoor cricket, always something to fight for. Never out of the game in terms of points. Obviously the Vipers side here have won the first 3 skins. They're 36 runs ahead of the team total, but there's still the opportunity to win that last skin, get a vital point in the table. So plenty to pay for.
Yeah, Matty again, just nice bit of experience blended with not so much experience. Matty here batting with Ben. Omer to bowl. And 1 scored. Good cricket all round. Really enjoying the noise that's coming from the Warriors game.
Yeah, actually, you know what? Saying how strong the Lions side were earlier, they posted Warriors posted 42. The Lions side now on 25, basically with 2 balls to go in the 3rd skin. But they have got a very strong last pair of Nav Patel, the best Patel, and Usman Khan.
So Omer comes in a little bit quicker, leg side down and up, which I would have said is Ben's stronger side.
Yeah, he seems to favour the leg side. Doesn't quite get it down up all the time, but does hit hard and low into that.
Yeah, he gets cleaner
gets
contact.
Enough contact on the ball.
Nice bit of fly. Matty, lovely.
Matty Myers, the youngster, with a run out at the tops. Mike Jones with a celebration, and that's fantastic to see from the youth.
Yeah, really good composure there. Something I'd have liked to have seen a little bit more of in his actual 17s game before, but perhaps just knowing the batsmen were both in the middle, gave him feeling a little bit more time.
Potentially knowing that Mike Jones is going to take it, not going for direct stumps.
Yeah, perhaps that's something the players in this team have said we'd like to see more of. Just go to hands.
But I enjoyed that a lot. That was superb. Another bit of youth there. Matty Gallia, 4 runs down the ground. Used his feet well to the spinner, met it on the full. Side then back, 4 scored.
Yeah, I think I may have just got the wrong length there.
And again, well fielded.
Well stopped. Nice from Mike.
Good hand that from Mike Jones. The Hurricane side look favourites to win this last skin. Hopefully they can keep up the momentum. The captain Sachin Patel is, I think, rallying the troops here, letting them know do not let this skin slip away. Let's see how they get on with 2 overs to go.
In a league format, every skin is really vital. They might turn up next round with those 3 more experienced players back, a few little more confident players from good performances today, and might catch someone cold.
Yeah, you know, for me the thing is, last year in the National League, Derby Cobras beat Jamia International League title by 1 point after 12 games. So it just shows how crucial those skin points are. Each team beat each other once, but again it came down to those skin points.
Anish, do you have any idea why it's called a skin?
I have no idea why it's called a skin. I would love to know.
Yeah, if there's anybody listening who knows why it's called a skin, I have no idea, and I'm probably the biggest nose going.
Yeah, maybe someone like Flaggy or someone of that era. Why are they called skins?
Not just
why,
pairs.
Why aren't they just called pair points or something like that? We'd love to know. Flick.
Very frustrated with himself, but he's done well there.
Maybe Kashi for saying those.
I don't think so.
He wouldn't know much about full skin.
Mike going to come in and bowl again. That's a really nice shot. I like that.
Good from Ben Scott. Looking for the overthrow.
He's a cheeky boy with that, isn't he? Him and Jordan when they play
Jordan
for...
do that a lot for treetops. He is about 6'3", so long legs.
That long reach. That's
a lovely shot. Lovely shot there from Gallia.
Probably
another
learned
gamer,
it.
you know. He's another COD gamer as well.
Oh, I just don't understand it.
There's a lot of time on that game.
Well bowled. So this is a really nicely poised skin here. We've got the Hurricanes defending a 25 skin. Jamie to bowl the final over. Obviously they'll be looking for a wicket, but do you think they'll be able to defend this skin if they didn't take a wicket? So 10 to win the
Tell
skin.
you that game on the court. Yeah, court two's going very strong here. The Warriors on the far side, staying in the game against the Lions here, chasing. Lions chasing 42, currently on 33 with 2.5 overs to go. A drop catch by Myers.
He got there as well, didn't he?
Yeah, he got there. I thought he hit that quite easily there, but 8 runs needed from 5 balls. 8 runs needed from 5. Brazier's giving me the thumbs up on the side here. He thinks it's a dead set. I'm not so sure. Especially with bowling like that. Thumbs down now from Brazier. Thumbs down.
Changed quicker than the weather there. It's a nice
Shot from Ben. Down up. Picking his fielder there. Not getting off the ground.
Certainly. If you're looking for time to get in. So Dan Riley to bowl a key over there. Catch that.
Opportunity, miss.
Oh, it's 2. Jamie creating chances here.
So, I can tell you, the Vipers, if they wanted anybody on strike with 2 balls to go needing 5, it would be probably Ben Scott.
Yep. Oh,
first ball dot. That's a lovely wide Yorker
really,
from
really
Jamie
good.
Hall. That's a good delivery in any form of cricket when you need a boundary.
I like the experience there from Mike as well. Sachin just getting a little call. Perhaps we need to switch the fielders here. The big man going to the back, Ali Dixon.
Yeah, can't see many going above him.
No,
He can basically reach the roof, can't he?
I think so.
And Ben Scott leaving that ball. I think it must have swung inside the line and a dot ball to finish, which means the Hurricanes take the last skin. And that concludes on court 1 what has been a fantastic first day of Super League cricket. The Hurricanes taking that loss. That's their 3rd loss today. Hopefully they bounce back next time. The Vipers with their 2nd win of the day. Just a final bit from us on the other court. The Warriors are defending 42. The Lions are 39 with 2 overs to go. Yeah, set to be a good finish there. But for now, we're going to leave you, and we'll see you for some more Super League cricket next time. Thank you from me and Kieran.
Yeah, thank you guys. Hope you've enjoyed the commentary.
And good night.